Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get first crack at it here. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Baylor Bears offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in, it's Porter.
Yeah, he threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Give to the single back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll toss it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll do it himself. There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Riles. And they're able to make the tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Collier. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
Number 94 in punt formation to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Collier. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Norton. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the run, it's Hosley. Past the first down marker and still running. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. The Bears want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Second down coming up.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the third quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. It's a fumble on the play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Makes the catch. It's Black.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Collier. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll be brought down. The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on 4th down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Going over the top. And it's knocked away. Downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Bates. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Trying to move them on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. He tries to take the top off. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Here comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. At long last, there are points on the board. It's 3-0 here in the 4th quarter. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship